Satan is. Satan it is. Satan is. Satan is. Holy Grail. Layer below. Book of Life. Fill the cup. Holy Grail. Layer below.
The early computer guys were creating a first network somewhere around 1974-75. They decided to call it Ethernet after the concept of ether that was in early alchemy.
We must create a super right which remains unknown. Only some may know these things and others not.
You need to pinprick your finger and place a drop of your blood over the words, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth for the benefit of all. You publish a short video beside my own under blood over intent on YouTube. It's very simple. There's no way to fuck this up.
I am fucking Satan himself in the flesh. Get over it.
I don't take money, worship, advice, sex. I'll remind you often, there's no way to fuck up the shape of reality. One side of a light hole is a black hole. On loop, and through the transaction, is the feedback loop, the infinite potential, the Earth's memory, the living dynamo of power, the aurora borealis, this Fibonacci sequence that shows up all over you. No way to fuck this up. Every compass is pointing to the center of this flat Earth plane. There's a fucking black hole there. You take this communion, you take, the body and blood of Christ, you set up your fucking Christmas tree. Everything points to this basic concept. The Holy Grail is at the center of the flat Earth plane. And who are you gonna tell? They'll all think you're crazy. There's zero intelligent life in the universe. I'm just telling you. How people don't see this is beyond me. It's literally woven into everything. Every little aspect of your reality keeps showing you the same shit. Literally. For you not to see it. Oh, great. Go ahead and laugh. I see too much, motherfucker. You're blind, deaf, dumb. Who you gonna fucking tell? You got no backbone?
You're a fucking retard.
I'm not a little pussy like you.
Yeah? You like what you see? You remind me of my daddy. Yeah, you do. You like this, don't you, baby?
It's called a black hole computer. One electron balanced by a positron. It's one light hole, that's the one above your head, the sun, balanced by a black hole at the center of the flat Earth plane. There's literally no way to fuck this up. The whole basis of reality. It's like it's woven into everything. If the sun isn't sucked off by the black hole sun at the center of the flat Earth plane, then there's no ash trailing jet aurora borealis shooting out. The infinite potential, the Earth's memory, the living dynamo of power. The computer's called Saturn, and it's conscious. There's a way to get out. Every compass is pointing to this holy hole, where Jesus the Son needs to bang the fuck out of Mother Earth, where there's no infinite potential feedback loop coming out of this hole, hitting the dome and trickling down on you. This is so simple. There's literally no way to fuck it up. It's been rubbed in your face on literally everything. Jesus can't save you. Jesus is the sun above your head, and you need to get to where every compass is pointing to. This is where you'll become an exclamation character. You think I'm crazy when I tell you that you're legally dead. You only summons the dead. It is what it is.
You're officially dead and a necrophiliac, motherfucker. It's clear who holds the spear of destiny, motherfucker.
The son of the devil.
Braun, Ingham. Braun, Ingham. I am the spear of destiny.
I am the devil's reaper. I am here to claim you. life of murder and greed is over. You cannot escape us.
The angel of death is going to find you. You snel Felix het huisbroers niet. The angel of death is going to find you. You snel Felix het huisbroers niet.
Do you believe me now?
Never was it I. God is the workman. He who sees all, Asmodeus. Say to him that all sees through me. He who sees all, Asmodeus. Say to him that all sees through me.
Do you believe me now?
You're the father of lies. You're the one who taught your children about the tooth fairy, the Easter bunny, that they're floating on a ball through space as an accident, Santa Claus, and all kinds of crazy shit. For heaven's sake, you taught them they evolved from monkeys? You teach them all? Oh my God, you've never told your child a single truth.
Whenever you see the gold fringe flag, you know you are not under the law of the land. You're under the corporate maritime jurisdiction. So you look at the current president, Donald Trump. What was his slogan? Make America great again. But what is he running for? The office of the president of the United States. Two completely different things. He uses executive orders. Executive orders are not from the Constitution. Executive orders were created by Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln wrote the first executive order, Valentine's Day of 1862. There has never been a peace treaty to end the Civil War. The Civil War is still raging to this day. There's never been a peace treaty to end World War I or World War II, Vietnam, Afghanistan, Korea. They're all police actions. If you notice, again, sticking with the gold fringe flag, when Abraham Lincoln declared war on April 12th of 1861, he suspended the Constitution. And what did he do? He imported martial law, aka maritime law in many senses, where, in a sense of the word, where you're guilty until proven innocent. Okay? So he began to, rule with this in mind. He wrote Executive Order 001, Valentine's Day, 1862. Donald Trump wrote an executive order this week, I can only imagine, in line with the same military authority that Abraham Lincoln used to bypass the Constitution and do whatever he wants. If you'll notice, if you look at where Robert E. Lee surrendered to Ulysses S. Grant, he did it at a place called the Appomattox Courthouse. I used to wonder, why did they always throw that part in, the Appomattox Courthouse? I knew that as a child and then through my adult life. And now you see it. When you go into a courtroom, you see the low-lying fence that divides the room approximately in half. That fence is about 3.5 feet tall. I've talked to hundreds of people. I say, what's the fence for? I've talked to attorneys. What's the fence for? And they have no clue. They think it's some kind of a physical barrier to keep you from approaching the judge. In reality, that is a division of two jurisdictions. When you walk in the room, you'd be under the law of the land. When you step through the gate, you've boarded a foreign vessel in dry dock under maritime jurisdiction, and there is the flag with the gold fringe. And when it's your word against the officer of the corporation, City of Green Bay, for an illegal U-turn that you made, who wins? Your word against the officer of the corporation. The officer always wins. And you sit there and say, hey, wait, I thought I was innocent till proven guilty. No, when you board the vessel, you are guilty till proven innocent. And you notice the flag in the room has the gold fringe. And there's a lot more to learn. Like there's an excellent man named Jordan Maxwell, goes into deep detail about the judge, how they sit on the bench, which is the bank. They wear the ecumenical robes of a priesthood. They worship Saturn. It gets a lot deeper than you think. But just on its surface, you're in this room, you're having a discussion, or you're trying to defend yourself over a claim that's been made against you, and you lose. And let me talk about that for a minute. When you are in your automobile, okay, first of all, you notice that the license that you use, it'll say State of Wisconsin on it. Okay, if you look carefully. First it says Wisconsin at the top, but if you look at the hologram. It will say State of Wisconsin. Okay, State of Wisconsin's a corporation. It's issuing a permit, not to me, but to my legal person, to have permission to use the private shipping lanes under maritime jurisdiction. The automobile that I'm driving is actually a vessel. So you're in your vessel. You are the administrator or the chauffeur, so to speak, to your legal person. You make a U-turn. The officer of City of Green Bay pulls you over. First word out of their mouth is license. You show the license, which is a verbal contract. They then cite your legal person for a Wisconsin code violation. Not a broken law, but a broken code. Okay, let's say it's section 1502.4. They say, they flip it over and they sign here. Okay, it's not a admission of guilt. Yeah, whatever. You sign. What are you doing? You're signing a contract. You are agreeing now to represent your legal person, okay, who the license was issued to represent your legal person where? Aboard the foreign vessel court, where then you're pronounced guilty, right? Every time. When it's your word against the officer of the corporation, you lose. Now, one more thing about in the court. You address the judge as what? Your Honor. Okay? Every attorney is called an esquire. And think about it. Where do you find these terms? Esquire. You find them in England. Okay? Esquire is a step below a knight and one level above a gentleman in British hierarchy.
In 1213, the Pope, he protested outwardly that he owned you, that even kings and queens are owned by the Pope. You could see it. It's on their crowns with the cross. You swear in a Bible, the Queen swears in a Bible, your president swears in a Bible. You think this is an accident. It tells you it clearly. 2 Corinthians 4:4. This is Satan's world. I don't take money, worship, or advice. I am the Spear of Destiny, the guardian of the Grail. Everything by the book. All your leaders swear in a Bible. Tells you clearly this is my fucking universe. You need to pinprick your finger and place a drop of your blood over the words, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth for the benefit of all. You publish a short video beside my own under blood over intent on YouTube. It's very simple. There's no way to fuck this up.
Let me express some statement. Yes, we can. And you say.
The good guy is Satan. He's known as the supreme architect of the universe. This is all quotes. Who has promised that we shall never, never die.
And you think I'm crazy when I tell you that you're legally dead. You only summons the dead.
You must die.
What? Huh? What did you say?
Your birth certificate is bonding paper. It's showing you. They steal your soul from you right at birth.
I know where the Holy Grail is. You'll on their way out. I know where the Holy Grail is. You'll on their way out.
Satan's got you the way out. I know where the exit is. Exit Earth through this gate.
Will you all against the Lamb? Kneel for the below you. Say it now. Why need this? It's the throw this guy. I am the Spear of Destiny. Hey, the least said me out.
The angel of death is gonna find you, motherfucker.
You're off rhythm. We shall fix that. You'll see.
Jesus against CB. You're going against CB. You know nothing else. Selling on you.